The habitat and distribution of the corroboree frog. The habitat of the corroboree frog is near alpine ponds 1,300 meters above sea level. Corroboree frogs shelter in mossy plants to be protected from harmful natural elements. The distribution of corroboree frogs are in the south and the north of Kosciuszko National Park. Role of the corroboree frog in the ecosystem. Corroboree frogs contribute to the clearness and the cleanness of the alpine ecosystem, which they live in. As tiny tadpoles, they keep the alpine ponds crystal clear by removing the algae from the ponds by eating it, keeping the algae ponds from getting overgrown with algae. Food chain. This food chain shows that the algae is eaten by the mosquito larvae, and then the mosquito larvae is eaten by the corroboree frog, leaving an efficient cycle so nothing overpopulates or decreases in population. How would a food web be affected if the corroboree frog became extinct? This food web shows when the corroboree frog becomes extinct, the number of dragonfly larvae and mosquito larvae increases because the corroboree frog is not eating them anymore, which makes the dragonfly larvae and the mosquito larvae populate more. But then we have the diving beetle, salamander, and the algae decrease because of the dragonfly larvae and the mosquito larvae eating the algae, making a decrease in the algae, which decreases food for the diving beetle. And when there is a decrease in the diving beetle, there is no food for the salamander, decreasing the salamander's numbers. Why is the corroboree frog declining in population? The main reason that the corroboree frog is declining in population is because of the chytrid fungus. The chytrid fungus is a disease which has disseminated frogs' population globally. The fungus is spread through the water or direct contact with other frogs. When the frogs get the chytrid fungus, it dries up their skin slowly, making it so the frogs cannot breathe or drink, but it gives them, the frogs, time to spread the fungus. But while they can't breathe or drink, they have a cardiac arrest. Another cause of the decrease of corroboree frogs is from feral horses and pigs turning on their habitat, killing their shelter they live in, and eating the grassland where they feed or live, making them starving or without a shelter to protect them from harmful natural elements. What is being done to conserve the corroboree frog? Taronga Zoo is heavily involved in the National Recovery Program to breed and release corroboree frogs into the wild. The breeding program has been successful with the northern corroboree frog, but not very successful with the southern corroboree frog, with breeding hundreds of thousands, but only tens of thousands staying alive. Taronga Zoo also helps government programs to save the southern corroboree frog from extinction by building outdoor enclosures in their natural habitat to keep them away from the frogs with the chytrid fungus, and to make breeding grounds for them to breed to bring the numbers.
Created using Powtoon.